Hello, my lovely listeners. Welcome back to the podcast, or if you're new here, hello. My name's Lexi Cruz, and this is the Lexi Diaries. I am new at this, as I said in the first episode, so please bear with me. I don't know exactly what I'm doing or what the hell I'm talking about, but hey, we're all here just to learn and develop together, so let's get to it. Today's going to be a little different than the first episode. I wouldn't say the first episode was heavy per se, but it also wasn't lighthearted necessarily, and how I want to do the episodes coming up, just so y'all kind of have an idea of what's going to be going on, I would really like to do not necessarily a heavy episode, but a deeper episode, and then something more fun, lighthearted, and then alternate between the two, just so that if you're not necessarily looking for a therapy session, you can still kind of find something you'd like to listen to, or if you are, it's there for you. Just a little variety so that I can kind of reach out to everyone and hopefully find something y'all are interested in this podcast. And if you would like to hear me talk about something in particular, please leave a comment on my Instagram. I have a Snapchat. They're both the same, Lexi Cruz, 2 S's. I will also have it in the caption on this post if y'all didn't get that. Excuse all the extra noise that you hear going on. My dog is eating right now, so if you hear her, just excuse that. Also, Willow is here. I'm sure she will make herself known at some point. And if you didn't hear the first episode, that's my cat. But yeah, so this episode, we are going to talk about concerts. I'm so excited to talk about this. Concerts are quite possibly one of my favorite things on earth. It's just one night that I actually get to forget about everything going on in my life and everything around me and just enjoy the music with a bunch of people who fuck with the same artists as me and scream at the top of my lungs. It's really just my form of therapy. And also, they're not too expensive, at least for my financial situation and particular artists I go to. Quite a few of the artists I've gone to recently aren't too big, so tickets were pretty affordable, and I very much appreciate that as someone who is a concert whore, if you want to put a title on that. But yeah, I've been to 6 concerts this past year, 2023, so I've been to a few, and I think I kind of have some knowledge of what you should do before, during, after, just a few tips and tricks to make your concert experience just a little easier, because I feel as if though concerts are supposed to be a really fun time, they can also be really stressful. I mean, I've had a concert where there's been a car accident. I've had a concert where someone literally pissed in a cup. I almost got in a fight at one concert. Just lots of concert stories, okay? They can get pretty hectic. So it's definitely good to kind of prepare before and after, especially, just so that you're having a good time before you get there, because you can get so excited. It's this big deal in your brain, right? I mean, it is a big deal. You get to actually go see your favorite fucking artist, or possibly one of your favorite artists, in concert. That's a big deal. And if you don't think it's a big deal, why are you going to the concert in the first place? I mean, in the nicest way possible. I wouldn't spend my money if I'm not so fucking excited to go. So, it's this big deal in your brain, and I feel like sometimes it's like Christmas. You get so excited about these things that if they don't go exactly how they're planned, everything's fucking ruined, okay? And at the beginning of my concert era, that's what we'll call it, the first concert I went to, I almost let that happen. One thing, my cat's freaking pissing, oh my god. If y'all hear that, I am so deeply sorry. She really doesn't understand boundaries. But yeah, literally my first concert I went to, this wasn't this year, and I don't want to say my first concert. My first concert I've gone to without a chaperone, as in my mom. The first concert, I actually, bought the tickets myself, planned it, got a hotel, all of that, right? I almost didn't go because of just one thing that had happened before, and I would have been so mad at myself if I didn't end up going. And literally the only reason I went was because of my best friend and my sister. Thank y'all. I love y'all. If y'all are listening to this, I literally would have cried and fell into a puddle of tears if I didn't actually experience that concert. So thank you. But yeah, just I feel as if you have kind of a plan for before, then it makes I don't want to say the concert a better experience, because you're going to have a good time either way, but it just kind of makes it a little less stressful. And, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, so let's get into it because I'm already 5 minutes in and I've just been rambling. So we're going to start with getting tickets because that's number one, right? You got to get the tickets to even go to the concert. So getting tickets. For one, follow your artists on social medias. As silly as this may sound, any artist that you potentially want to see in concert, I don't care if you don't care to see their post. If you want to go to their concert, please, please, please follow them on social media. Follow them on Instagram. That's really all you need to follow them on. I don't know why I was about to list a bunch of shit. Just follow them on Instagram, okay? And also, fun fact, just put their post notifications on, okay? Because Taylor Swift specifically, me and Alyssa, that's my sister, have our post notifications on, and every time merch drops, every time, like when the Eras Tour tickets, when she was going on her second leg for the US, we got the notification right away. Did we get tickets? No, and I'm quite devastated about it. If you do have tickets for the Miami show in 2024, that would be so cool if you're selling them and you don't know who to give them to. I'm available. But anyway, follow your artists on social media, okay? You might not want to, but I promise you it's going to benefit you if you do. Especially if it's like your favorite artist and you are dying to get tickets and they're very popular. Please follow them on social media so they don't sell out before you can go. Because you deserve to go. You deserve a little treat. Treat yourself. I need to catch my breath really quick. One moment. Okay, sorry. I get really excited about these things, and sometimes I just forget to breathe. Anyway, next. Check seat prices. Okay, so I'm a pit girly till I die. I love being in the pit. I don't know why. It's just a completely different energy. It's not necessarily that I want to be standing the whole time because I promise you, it's not fun. My feet kill me after every single concert, no matter what shoes I'm wearing. It's going to happen. I love you, but it's going to happen, especially if you're in the pit. But if you're looking for seated seats, lower bowl seats, I think that's what they're called. Just seats that you actually sit in, like that are in the actual... God, I don't even know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, you're with me right now, then okay. If not, I am so sorry. But like the seats that you actually sit in, ticket prices. Okay. I don't think there's a bad seat. You don't need to be in the pit. I just like to be in the pit if they're affordable. But as far as like the actual seats go, I genuinely don't believe there is a bad seat in an arena, a stadium, especially if you want to see that artist. I promise you, wherever you're at, there's going to be screens. You're going to be able to see them. And you're really there to actually experience the live music. Like, yes, you obviously would like to get videos. At least personally, I like to get videos. But as long as you're in the arena, in my opinion, just be happy to be there, okay? It doesn't matter if you don't have the best seats. Like, I'd rather get cheap tickets that aren't the best seats and actually go than not go because I didn't buy the $500 pit tickets. Because I'm sorry, that's outrageous. I want to pay $500 for a concert. This is someone who's gone to multiple concerts. Don't do that to yourself. Do not pay $500 for tickets. If they're resale tickets, please do not pay still over $500 for tickets. I mean, if you have the financial situation that you can... I'm so jealous of you, and I mean, fuck it, buy the fucking tickets, okay? You only live once. Scratch that. You only die once. But just go to the fucking concert, okay? As long as they're not outrageous prices, like, in my opinion, okay, for me personally, I will not pay over, that's not even much further. I was gonna say 400, but... I wouldn't pay over $300. Honestly, I don't think I've ever paid $400 for a concert ticket. Have I? Almost, because I was freaking the fuck out when I was trying to buy the first leg of Eras Tour tickets. Yes, I almost spent $900 on a single ticket. Okay, that was crazy. Don't do that to yourself. But as far as prices go, check your financial situation. If it's something you really want to do and you have the finances to do it, okay? I just ranted about that for way too long. Anyway, pre-concert. That's all I got for you for getting tickets also. So we're going to move into pre-concert. So plan your parking. Okay, especially if you're going out of town and you don't know the area. Please, please, please plan your parking. Yes, most of the time venues have parking attached. Yes, they do. You will end up paying $30+ just to park there. I promise you. At least $20, $30. And you already paid so much money for that ticket just to get into the concert. So just look for parking around the area. See if there's any public parking around, because it's like, for example, me and my sister recently went to a concert in Georgia. The venue, like the parking that was attached to the venue, was $20 for parking. We ended up paying $3 for parking for the whole night because we had looked up parking before and parked in a public parking lot. I could not say that for some reason. We parked in a public parking lot and only spent $3 compared to $20. So please just check parking around there just to save you a few extra bucks. Like, yes, I know you already spent so much on this concert, so fuck it. What's an extra $20? But trust me, you're gonna most likely want merch too and a water. So just do yourself a favor and save yourself a few bucks. Next, oh, wow. That was really bad. What time should I get there? Okay. If you have seated seats, like I said, I still don't know how to say this. Lower bowl seats, upper bowl seats, seats that you are sitting. I don't feel as if what time you get there necessarily matters unless you're wanting merch. If you're wanting merch, I would get there when the gates open, just so that you can get whatever size you want and you don't have to worry about it selling out, because that is the worst feeling when you go to a concert and you can't get the merch you wanted because it's sold out. So if you're wanting to get merch and you do have seated seats, I would just make sure to get there when the gate opens. But for pit seats, okay, this is for every person. It varies. Me and my sister like to get there, honestly, like 3 hours before the event even starts, like 3 hours before the gate even opens. Like if the concert's supposed to be at 8, we're most likely gonna get there at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Is that a little crazy? Maybe. But the past few concerts we have gone to, we have gotten like pretty up there in the pit. Like the most recent one, my sister literally made eye contact with the artist. We did get to meet her because we had VIP. That was the most amazing experience. She was the sweetest human I've ever met. Her name's Taylor Acorn. If you like sad girl, depressing, but also angry girl music, let me put you on. Go listen to her. But we actually got to meet her, and because of us getting there so early, we were front and center. Like even people who had VIP, like that did get to meet her as well, were in the middle of the pit compared to us because we had gotten there super early. And I promise you, yes, 3 hours sounds freaking ridiculous. Oh my god, I almost burped. I actually just had to cough. I know 3 hours sounds ridiculous, but if you're a super fan, which I'm not necessarily, but if you're a super fan, you're gonna get there early. So just think about that. Someone most likely likes this artist more than you maybe. And if you want to be at the front of the pit, those people who like took work off that day because they are so fucking excited to see this person, they have been looking forward to this for like 2 years per se, they're going to be there early as fuck to make sure they're at the front. Just think about that. Okay? At least that's what I think about. So I like to make sure I'm there a pretty good amount of time before to make sure I get my spot in the pit, because if you're not, like, if you're there when the gate opens, I'm sorry, love, but if you're in the pit, you might not be able to see. Some people are tall. I personally like to wear, like, platformed shoes that are also still comfortable. But platform shoes so that I can kind of see, because I'm a little shorter. But I would just get there at a reason. Like, if you have the extra time, get there early. This is a given. Not going to talk much about this. Make sure your phone's charged. Okay, you're going to want to take photos, videos. You're going to be on your phone after the opener's done, and like in between, like the intermission, you're going to be on your phone before the opener comes on. Just charge your phone. Please charge your phone. Another one that is kind of oh my god, I really need to slow down. I'm way too excited and I'm talking way too fast. Okay, the next one, which is also, again, kind of self-explanatory. Drink a lot of water and eat really good. Okay, you might not think that you need to eat like a heavy, good meal like you're just going to a concert, but I promise you, once you're actually there, your serotonin's gonna freaking spike, okay? And you're just gonna be so excited that you're not even gonna notice, like, oh shit, I haven't ate today. I'm about to pass out. Okay, and you don't want to be that girl that passes out at the concert. You don't, okay? Or that boy. I don't know who's listening. If, like, whoever, okay? Just please take care of yourself. Make sure you eat before and drink lots of water, because during the concert, you're most likely not gonna be thinking about drinking water. So please just make sure you're hydrated before, so that you're taking care of yourself, and that during the concert, you're actually able to enjoy the concert, okay? That's what you went there for. You want to enjoy it. So take care of yourself before so that you can enjoy it. Because I haven't ate good before a concert before. And I mean, I made it. I was fine. I still had an amazing time. But I've also been to a few before. So like it was kind of easier to get into that mindset, I guess. So if it's like maybe your first concert, and even if it's not, please, for the love of God, eat and drink good. Please, please, please. The next one, I already kind of spoke on this a little. Wear practical clothing and comfortable shoes. By practical clothing, I mean, don't wear a bodysuit necessarily if you don't need to. You're going to have to get completely undressed in the stall to even pee. And then what if you have to go while the performer's on? You're missing even more now because you're having to put on your whole bodysuit back on your body. Or like for Taylor, I know there was like extravagant costumes, which were spectacular. Holy shit. Everyone looked amazing at the concert. I kept just looking around because just the outfits were one of the best parts, if I'm honest. But make sure it's practical, okay? Because you're also going to be in it for a lot of hours. And if you're in an outdoor stadium, it's going to be hot. Just wear practical clothing. And then comfy shoes, self-explanatory. You're going to be standing a lot, and even if you're in a seated seat, you're going to be standing, okay? Just make sure your feet aren't killing you, because you're also going to have to walk back to your car, okay? You don't think about that. Your feet are killing you. You're done with the concert. You're like, oh, I get to sit. You have to go walk back to your car, love. So wear comfortable shoes, okay? And as far as outfit goes, too, don't stress too much about it, okay? Me personally, I have really bad anxiety when it comes to what I'm going to wear at a concert. I'm worried I'm not gonna fit in necessarily to everyone else's aesthetic around me, but it really doesn't fucking matter, okay? As long as you're wearing something that makes you happy, fuck it. If you like your outfit, fuck it. Like, who gives a fuck what anyone else is wearing around you? Nobody. They're not even going to be paying attention to you once the artist comes on. I promise you. Nobody's going to care what the fuck you're wearing. And also, even if they are paying attention to you before or during, you're not going to see them again. Okay? 99% of the time, you're not going to fucking see this person again. So who gives a shit if they're judging your outfit? If you like your outfit and you're comfortable and you think you look fucking good, then own it, bitch, okay? Own that shit. I really just yelled for no reason. Anyway. And then last, for pre-concert, be patient and courteous. Please, please, please. Everyone is probably anxious and excited and jittery just to go see everyone. So everyone's on edge. Like, yes, excited, but also on edge. Like, I feel like people also are more easy to snap when they're extra excited. So just be patient and be courteous, especially to the people who are working the concert. They've probably worked multiple concerts days before this too, so they're probably tired. This is their job. This is what they do for a living. So please be very courteous to them, even if they aren't to you. Okay, I've had very bad experiences with security at some places, one of them being the Taylor concert. But then also just security and like people letting us in kind of being mean. Maybe they're just having a bad day at work. Okay, don't take it personal. Just be excited for the person that's about to come on, because you know what? They don't even matter. You're there to have a good time. Okay, next. I really need to start fucking speeding this up, but I don't even know how to do that because I'm already talking so fucking fast. Okay, I'm going to give y'all a rundown of what to take into your concert, okay? Because I personally don't like taking bags, okay? I don't like having to worry about keeping track of my bag. Like, yes, should it be on my shoulder at all times anyways? Yeah. But I also don't want to have to look at bag regulations and all that. And if you do plan on bringing a bag in, I probably should mention this. Please, please, please check the bag regulations. Sometimes it's literally like a wallet size. And then other times it's actually like a pretty decent, like small size purse. But just check the bag regulations if you do plan on bringing one in, just so you don't have to walk back to your car. That would be so annoying. Luckily, that's never happened to me. But just check your bag regulations. And if you don't plan on bringing a person, then this is perfect for you because I don't, and this is my list of stuff I bring in. And if not, and you do bring in a purse, of course you can bring extra stuff. But these are like the top things that I think you need to bring into your concert. Okay. For one, it's kind of a 2-for-1. Your license and your card. Obviously, your card. You're going to need to pay for things. I personally prefer my cash card, my Cash App card, just because I can add money to it. Okay, this can get iffy because obviously you need service and you might not have service in the venue. I personally add cash before, just like a decent amount, just so I can spend kind of however much I'm liking. Like I'll add, and if anything, I'll cash it out at the end of the night and put it back in my account. But I just like having my cash card just so if for some reason I lose it, oh my God, that would be the most awful thing ever. But if for some reason I lose it, it's not my credit card or it's not my debit card. Like nobody can just go around using it. Like it's just my cash card and I do have a pin on it. So, and also it's not even like to my account, it's to my Cash App account. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's more convenient, but that's just my opinion. But bring your card. Something to pay with, okay? You're going to need to buy a water or something, okay? And then bring your license. If you are over the age of 21 and you want to drink, you're obviously going to need that. And then also, some venues require you to show your ID to get the ticket from the box office. I've never personally been to one that I had to do that, but you might, okay? It might happen. So just have your license on you just in case. Lip gloss and chapstick. I put lip gloss and chapstick because I'm a chapstick girl. I like to put chapstick on when I'm at a concert just because, again, you're not really drinking a lot of water and you're singing a lot. Your lips can get really dry, okay? And that might not make anyone else uncomfortable, but I hate my lips being dry. So chapstick. And then lip gloss, if, say, you're not a chapstick girl and you actually wore lip gloss to the event and you want to, like, touch her up, you have lip gloss, okay? Next is a hair tie. I promise you, even if your hair is down, you are most likely going to put it up. Especially if you have kind of longer hair like me. Like, I don't have long hair, but I have long enough hair to where it's, like, sitting on my back. And it always ends up going up. It just gets too hot. So, even if you don't think you're going to, just bring a hair tie just in case, okay? You don't know. And then a portable charger if needed. Your phone should already be charged, like I said. But if it's not, bring that portable charger just in case, okay? Because you're going to want to have a charged phone. And if anything, you are going to need your phone to, like, drive to your hotel or drive home. Like, you're going to need your GPS after the concert, okay? So please charge your phone. Sorry, I keep having to take deep breaths because I feel like it's taking so long for me to go through this because I have so many things I want to share with y'all. But I'm also, like, already talking a million miles a minute. And I want y'all to be able to comprehend and not me going, like, manic, you know? But anyway, next, we are going to get into us being at the actual concert, okay? So we already parked. We're already past the line. Okay, we're in the concert at this point. Get your freaking merch, dude, okay? Get your merch when you get into that building. Do not wait till the end of your show because I promise you, everyone does. Everyone else is going to wait. Don't do it. Because that line's going to be forever. You're going to be there for another 2 hours. And most likely, by the time you get up there, they're not even going to have you what you want. So, baby, just get your merch before. If you really want to get that merch, just make sure you're in the line before. Just so you make sure you get what you want. You get the size you want. And everyone's happy, okay? Just make sure you get your merch before. Buy a water just in case. So, I say just in case because recently, every concert I've gone to, they have complimentary water. Like, I don't know why, but I guess passing out is more common in the pit than I thought it was. So they give out free water, which is honestly so sweet. I love them. Everyone who works at the front of the pit, all of y'all people, y'all are doing God's work, okay? Because I don't know what I would do without that free water. I always end up running it. Me and my sister always share the water, and we run out before the concert's even over. So having them is just a real blessing. But just in case they don't have that complimentary water, please get yourself a water. And also, they're obviously not gonna be paying attention to you the whole time necessarily because there's a million people in the pit with you. And everyone's gonna be moving around frantically once the actual concert's on. So they probably won't see you asking for water. And you're gonna wanna have some just right there just in case. So get yourself a water. Next is make friends. Okay, I know you most likely went to a concert with your best friend, your sister, your mom, someone you're comfortable with, like whoever. You went with someone, most likely. If not, you're so fucking brave. I wish I had the balls you have, because I would love to be able to have the confidence to go into a concert alone. I simply can't. The thought of that actually is about to give me a panic attack. No. But even if you went with a friend, or whoever the hell you went with, make friends, okay? Yes, you're most likely never going to see these people again, but especially Pitt, I promise you're going to want to make friends. I cannot tell you how many times shit would have gone south if I didn't make a friend in the Pit. I can give you just 2 examples off the top of my head. Not the most recent. We went to the Nessa Barrett tour. Nessa Barrett Church Club for the Lonely tour. My sister almost got separated from me. She was literally stuck behind a group of people because they would not let her through, because 5 minutes prior, a group of these girls had pushed through and somehow gotten to the front of the pit. So obviously the people behind me were extra stirred. They were not letting anyone through. So she's like, no, I just need to get up front. Like, my sister's right there. I'm waving to her like, hey, bitch, come on. What are you doing? They would not let her through. Okay. They wouldn't. But then people over, like, a little over down knew that she was with me. And they were like, here, come on, like, come through, and let her through. Okay. Next example. I'm at the Tate McRae concert with my sister. I get in a little tiffy with these girls, right? These other girls behind me, well, okay, let me rewind. This girl in front of me, she's like, oh, push her, like, get her off of you. And I'm like, no. She's like, no, go for it, do it. So I do. All the girls around me that I had made friends with, they're like, you need to go, you need to move. Because let's keep in mind, these girls are also, this happens every concert, okay? There's always that group of girls that thinks they're more important than everyone and is going to try to shove through the entire pit. Even though they're not VIP or early access, they're the last bitches to be there and to get in, but they think they're important. So they're going to shove through everyone and try to get in the front. Yeah, these were those girls. I wasn't having it. They were on my ass and would not move off of me, literally breathing down my fucking neck. So I did end up pushing them with the encouragement of the girl in front of me who told me, just fuck it, push them. So I did. And all the girls around me supported me. They were like, you need to go. You need to move. Go back where you came from. Like, rah, rah. And they did. Okay? And, like, all of us became friends from them. We're all, like, bonding after that. It was a beautiful girlhood moment, if you ask me. It was against another group of girls. So, is that bad? Maybe. But you know what? They were being bitches. Sometimes you gotta be a bitch to a bitch. Okay? It just happens. But anyway. And then last but not least, throw your ego away. Like I said, nobody's listening to you. What the fuck? Well, I mean that too. Nobody's paying attention to you. Okay, once that artist is on, I promise you nobody's fucking paying attention to you. Nobody cares. Nobody, okay? Like, you're one out of 1,000 people that are in that venue, most likely. Like, nobody's paying attention to you. They're paying attention to that artist that they just paid all this money to see. So please, go fucking crazy, okay? Have the time of your life. Sing, dance, jump. Just dance like nobody's watching, okay? Because literally nobody is. Nobody, like, you're there to have the time of your life. So please just enjoy every fucking second and just let all ego, like, push all ego to the side and just enjoy yourself. Like, live in that moment, okay? Because I promise you, you're not gonna get it back. There's so many concerts that I really want to go. Like, I wish I could rewind time and go back and experience that because, oh my gosh, it was so just the best, okay? Just the best fucking feeling. Like, I went to Taylor twice, cried both times. Cried twice, both times. Because, yes, was it the same concert? Technically. But just the experience, I was so fucking overwhelmed, I couldn't help but cry. Like, I promise, like, oh my goodness. You just need to go to a concert also. This is your encouragement and your sign. You need to go to a concert, okay? And then last but not least, we're going to get into after your concert, okay? You just finished. You're tired. You're most likely going to your hotel. If you're me and my sister and our psychopaths, you're driving back home from wherever the fuck you are. Sometimes 5 hours through the night. But you're going to make it home, okay? And you are going to want these things after your concert. We're going to run through them really quick. I'm sorry if that clap was really loud. Okay, number 1, makeup wipes. you're gonna want to wipe all that crusty, dusty fucking makeup off your face that you have been sweating through, crying through, just living through for the past however many hours you were at that venue, okay? You're gonna want makeup wipes. And if you aren't a girl that wears makeup, you're most likely still gonna have shit on your face. Dirt, sweat, something, okay? Bring makeup wipes or micellar water, whatever you use, okay? Clothes to change. If you bought merch, that's great. Throw on your freaking merch hoodie and just reminisce the past 2 hours you just had with that person, okay? But if not, bring clothes for you to change, okay? Because I promise whatever outfit you're in is most likely not the comfortable, is most likely not the most comfortable if you did not listen to my tip back there, okay? So you want to change, okay? Bring some sweats, bring a hoodie, bring your comfort blanket, bring whatever the fuck you want, okay? Just be comfortable after your concert, because I promise you, you're gonna be tired. It's exhausting, really exhausting. And then ibuprofen. I have a headache after every concert. Okay, it never fails. The music's loud. Like I said, I like the pit, so it's loud. And I always need ibuprofen. So I just figured I would let y'all know to bring ibuprofen. And if you don't get headaches, lucky you. But maybe you might, so bring ibuprofen. Okay. So that is all I got for y'all. That is my concert tips and tricks. I am so sorry if I talked way too fucking fast. I'm sorry to myself because I'm out of breath and I don't know why. I feel like I just ran a mile, but I didn't. I hope y'all got something from this. If y'all do have a concert coming up, I hope y'all have the best time and just enjoy the moment, okay? Like I said, you're not going to get it back. And if you're going with a friend, that's even more fun. Y'all are going to have so much fun. I'm so excited for you. And please send me all your concert videos and photos. I love living through people through concerts, okay? So I will be that person you can send all those videos and photos that you took to. But yeah, that's all I got. If you didn't listen to last week's episode, you should listen to it. It's my 2024 ins and outs and just some things just some goals I had set for myself this year. So if you didn't get a chance to listen to that, you should go do that. And if not, it's okay. I hope you enjoyed this episode at least. And I hope that something else I put out soon will interest you. And thank you for listening. I don't know if I already said that, but I got quite a bit of positive feedback from the first episode. And everyone who texted me, thank you so much. Like, I cried from a few of these messages. And it really encouraged me to just keep doing this because I had so much fun making the first episode and I just had so much fun recording this one. And I don't know, just the little words of encouragement, really sweet to hear. So thank you so much. And I love each and every one of y'all. I hope the rest of y'all's week goes amazing. And remember, you are loved and you're beautiful. And yeah, have a beautiful rest of your week. I love you. Bye.